Hello, this is Serum. I'm still working on that tower. It's been a pain in the ass and I haven't been working on it as much as I probably should have been. I've kind of just been preoccupied with some other things. But I think I might get it done today. I hope I will. Hopefully this will be finished. I've got part of the base done. The biggest problem is just all this freaking sand I have to dig up. And I'm already gone through three diamond shovels, and it's getting kind of expensive. So I think this will be my last diamond shovel, and then if it's still not done, I'm just going to start using iron, which I should have been doing in the first place. But I didn't think it would take this many shovels to get all this sand to make the sandstone. But it's looking nice though. I like it. I definitely like the way it looks, and it's getting there. So hopefully it will be up and running in no time, and then my new guest on the server can start using it to collect lots of goodies, so he can oh crap, sun's going down. I'm gonna have to fight my way back here. I didn't think to bring a bed with, and I need to eat. Actually, I'll sleep in my son's house. I don't know if I mentioned it, but that's my son's house. He this might be, I might be repeating myself, I don't remember, but my son basically was on one time, and I built him this house to keep him out of my house over there, so that he wouldn't destroy things, and then he still ended up going to my house and destroying everything, so oh well. So I'm going to sleep in his house then, and maybe destroy some things while I'm here. So yeah, I have the Mr. Colin on the server. He's not on right now again, we keep missing each other, but every time I log in I see some things have changed, and there was a note today from him, a sign that said he got 4 chickens from 1 egg. Which is pretty impressive, because I think 2 is the most I've ever done. And I still need more sand. Where am I going? Anyway, we'll just start with what I have. So I got a call yesterday from my sister. She lives in Arkansas. And she was calling, and she sounded a little upset when I answered the phone. And I kind of I thought right away I knew what was wrong, because my grandmother has been in and out of the hospital a lot, and as soon as she said something that she'd got a call from my mom, I was like, oh, my grandma's finally passed away. You know, she's like 91, 92 now, so, and she's, like I said, she's been in the hospital a lot, so I wouldn't be surprised. And it turns out she hasn't passed away yet, but she had a major stroke the other day, and she's lost control the left half of her body, and because of that she can't take her heart medicine, and she's got a bad heart, and so and she's in a lot of pain right now, and I guess she's begging to basically for her life to end. So it's kind of sounding like she may pass away here really soon, and you know, it's unfortunate, but at the same time, I'm one of those people that say, hey, you know what? I'd be more than happy to live to be 90. You know, I'm not gonna, I mean, 90 is a pretty damn good age, and I don't expect to live that long, so to live that long is pretty impressive, and you kind of have to expect that, you know, things are probably going to come to an end soon, and the fact that she's ready for it, I think, is probably a good thing. Not to sound cold, but you know, I think she's in a lot of pain, and I think that it's probably about time for her. And I only give her probably, if I'm guessing, another week at the most. You know, is kind of what I'm figuring it'll probably be, but I could be wrong. She could hang on another couple of years. But my grandfather had passed away I think 97, so he's been gone for a while. And so she's been living with my aunt, and it's and you know, honestly, I thought she wouldn't live much longer than my grandpa did, because I've heard that, you know, most couples, when one passes away, the other one dies within 10 years. Wow, that did not get me much. But she hung on quite a while. She's and she's, you know, when you see her, she can barely move, and she's not completely there, but she's functioning, and you know, she's still just a great lady. She had to put up with my grandpa for a long time, who was, you know, he could be a good guy, but he could also just be an a-hole sometimes, and I was terrified of him when I was a kid. So, you know, I loved him, but you know, when I was a kid, I was terrified of him, and when I was an adult, when I was a young man, I didn't really want to have anything to do with him because I didn't like the fact that I was terrified of him most of my life. And by the time I was old enough not to be terrified of him, I was kind of angry with him. So you know, I was not too upset with his passing. And again, I don't mean to sound cold because I do miss him. And the last time I saw him before he passed away was actually probably one of the best moments I can ever remember having with him. Because he was not always the nicest person, but in the end there, he had calmed down quite a bit and was, you know, just, you know, as gentle as a baby. And it was like the weirdest thing to see him that way. But I think he kind of knew he was, you know, he was getting up there, and I think he knew he didn't have much longer. And I think he was much less of an angry person than he was whenever. And like I said, he wasn't always that way. I do have some memories of him being, and he could be a really good guy too sometimes, but he just had a very short temper. And on top of that, he was a racist and kind of a all-around sexist, and you know, basically your typical guy from the white Southern guy from the early turn of the century, who grew up on a farm in Tennessee. So can't really expect much more, I guess, from somebody like that. But yeah. So, but you know, and I don't mean to be a jerk and just sully his name or something, but you know, I did love him. But anyway, getting back to the point, my grandmother though, like, she was just the sweetest lady, and even when I was a kid, she was just great, and I, you know, just have the best memories of her. And she, it's a shame, and I do want to, you know, I'd love to see her before she passes away, but I don't think that's going to happen because she lives several states away, and I just don't have the time right now. And I know it sounds bad, but I've already got like most of my vacations used up, and I probably won't be able to get to see her, but I will try to be at her funeral because I didn't make it to my grandfather's. But like I said, you know, who knows? She could still have some years left, and I hope the best for her. And if she is suffering, then I hope that it ends quickly and peacefully for her. But yeah, I know I'm a cold bastard. What can I say? I know I had something else I was gonna say, but I don't remember what it was. I'm feeling a little bit better this time. On my last video, if you saw it, I was complaining about work and bitching about my job, and I think I just had the Monday blues because that's when it was. It was Monday I recorded that, and it's Tuesday today, and I think I've had a little bit of time to calm down. Had a few drinks last night, had some beer, some Flying Dog, which I always like. I get that on special occasions. And then some more of my Leinenkugel Honey Weiss that I like. And basically just relaxed. Had a little bit of wine too. So I'm good. I'm good today. So yeah, but still don't like my job. Nothing's changed there. Someday I'll get out of it and I'll move on to something else. But oh well. So yeah, I'm just kind of the boring same old crap. Going very slow digging here. I will probably not record all this because you're not going to want to sit there and listen to for an hour. So I'll end it here, and we'll pick up. Hopefully, I'll probably just pick up and do the next video after I'm finished with this. I'm kind of working on it half-assed, and I've been busy doing some other things and just enjoying the weather, but I think I might try to get this finished in the next day or two, and who knows, maybe I'll get it done tonight. But for now, though, I'm just going to go back to digging and see how many shovels I go through. But I'm your Minecraft Serum, and I will see you next time.